coming.
Bad news.
How can you tell?
Because good news always comes at a decent hour.
Indian trouble. Urgent Army dispatch for General Conrad at 4 miles.
You get there, don't forget to give that dispatch to the General himself. The man's life may be dependent on it. Now go.
Morning, Sam. Breakfast?
Emma, we need to discuss your trip to Fort Reunion. I think you should wait.
There ain't no waiting. The baby's about to be born.
Well, that country ain't safe to travel. I mean, there's nothing out there but Indians and soldiers.
And my friend, Ellen Seward, who needs my help.
Hold on, Emma.
You can't order me around like one of your deputies, Sam Kane. Grab that end.
Damn it, Emma, you know what your trouble is? You've been living too long without a man.
That is none of your business.
Well, then let me make it my business.
Well, perhaps we'll discuss that later. When I get back from Fort Reunion.
Emma?
Boys, Emma said I'm going to Fort Reunion, so one of you is going to accompany her for protection. Do I have a volunteer? Short end goes. Come and get 'em. That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. That's it.
Oh, shoot.
Come on, Hickok. Fair's fair.
It's gonna be worse than Sunday school, Teaspoon.
Now, Jimmy, you heard Teaspoon. Fair is fair.
This trip's real important to me. Ellen's like a sister. You got any sisters?
2. Oh.
This is beautiful.
Only if we get to the other side. Supposed to have been a raft here. Must have washed away.
Well, we could go round.
No, I wouldn't let it take a whole extra day.
Yeah.
Well, there it is.
This is lovely.
Hey, Emma, don't move around so much.
Emma! 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 I can't swim!
Come on, Jimmy. Why'd you jump in if you can't swim?
I'm supposed to protect you. Damn pride's gonna kill me someday.
James Hickok. You are crazy. We gotta get you dry. Give me your pants. What is it, Jimmy?
Never seen a woman like that before.
Like what?
You know, like that.
You never seen your mama in a night dress?
It ain't the same. Other than my sisters, the only woman I ever been around is you.
Well, a boy as handsome as you's gonna have a lot of sweethearts. Just you wait. Lie down. Swallowed half that river. is it?
Nothing. Good night.
Good night.
Open the gate! Open the gate!
Welcome to Fort Reunion.
Tighten up the formation! Keep those marks from single file! You're running down at Fort single file! Come on, close order! Let's move it!
At ease! Lieutenant Cassidy, A Troop, 2nd U.S. Cavalry.
Well, that's a fine welcome, Lieutenant.
Apologize, ma'am. We're not used to having visitors. Trooper, take the wagon over to the stables. Captain will want to see you.
Jimmy.
Neighbors clear!
There's a lot of activity here.
There are a lot of posts like Reunion, ma'am, established to ensure the safety of settlers traveling west. Been 3 years and no settlers. And after this trouble, there ain't gonna be.
What'd he do?
Miss Reveille.
He's just a boy.
Not to the captain, ma'am. A man who sleeps through Reveille could sleep through an ambush.
Well, is that what you think?
I don't think, ma'am. I do what the captain orders. Captain Ryan, sir, may I present Miss Shannon and Mr. Hickok? They've come about Mrs. Seward's baby.
I'm sorry you traveled such a perilous distance in vain. Mrs. Seward is no longer at Fort Reunion.
I don't understand.
Several days ago, I led a patrol to Cedar Springs, where we were attacked without provocation by hostiles. There were hundreds of them to our handful. My men were killed and probably scalped. I fought as long as I could and barely managed to escape. But as soon as I returned, I evacuated the women and children. And Mrs. Seward and her new baby were among them. Her husband was among the fallen. God rest his soul.
Dear Lord.
But at least he has a healthy young son to carry on his name. Now, I have sent a message to General Conrad at Fort Miles for reinforcements.
Poor Ellen. Alone with a new baby.
I know it's not much consolation, but I want you to rest assured that Lieutenant Seward's death will be avenged. When the reinforcements arrive, I will personally lead the attack against the hostiles who slaughtered my men. Until then, I think it wise if you remain here as our guests.
Stay here?
I can't have you wandering around the country with the enemy out there, now can I?
We'll get through, all right?
No. They let you get through. It's a trap. But they will attack when they're ready. Hopefully, we'll be in a position to attack first.
Well, thank you very much for your invitation, Captain, but...
I'm afraid this is not an invitation, Miss Shannon. It's an order. But the reinforcements will be here soon. And until then, you are my responsibility. Miss Shannon, the lieutenant will show you and Mr. Hickok to our living quarters, where you will stay until we are relieved by fresh troops. Please. I'm only thinking of your well-being.
Don't worry, Emma. Kid's delivering that dispatch to Fort Myers. Troops ought to be here in a couple days.
What is it? Unless it's moving, we don't ask.
We hadn't been formally introduced. Doc Frank at your service. My condolences on the loss of your friend.
Thank you. Ellen didn't tell me there was a doctor on the post.
She probably figured you wouldn't have come if you'd known.
It doesn't sound like her.
Well, Miss Seward being an Army wife, she's probably well acquainted with our doctor methods. Scurvy, cholera, smallpox, typhoid, whatever. Cure's all the same. Quinine and whiskey.
Don't say much for delivering babies.
Captain Ryan, West Point class of 40, wants to make a name for itself as Indian fighter. Trouble is, since we've been here, we ain't seen no Indians.
What about Cedar Springs?
Cedar Springs.
He turned this bunch into soldiers, didn't he?
Sortest collection of cutthroat scoundrels, street toughs, and assorted riffraff ever to put on a blue uniform. They enlisted for the romance and wound up at Fort Reunion, where they'll be lucky to make it out alive.
Yeah, but if they do, it'll be because of what he made them.
All right, I'll grant you that.
You look like hell, kid. Rest yourself.
Gotta keep going. Come on.
There's Sergeant John McCafferty and Corporal Donahue. They make us march up to the crack and gallon company queue. The drums, they roll upon my soul, for that's the way we go. 40 miles a day on beans and hay in the regular army, oh. There's Sergeant John McCafferty and Corporal Donahue. They make us march up to the crack and gallon company queue.
Well, it ain't fancy, but it's the best we got. The officer's kin lived here.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Don't you worry about no critters, Miss Shannon. They've all moved on to greener pastures.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Don't be afraid, miss. I ain't gonna hurt you. I just want to dance. Hey, take it easy, fella. I'm just having fun. I want to kill you.
Jimmy, no! Jimmy! Jimmy, please stop! Jimmy! Jimmy, no! Jimmy!
Did he hurt you?
I'm all right.
Did he?
I'm all right. It's all right. It's all right. He's just a little drunk and a lot scared. He didn't mean no harm.
Thank you for understanding, ma'am.
Please, don't punish him, Lieutenant.
Well, that's up to the captain.
Well, that's it, Cassidy. Don't think for yourself. Thinking in the Army is a military sin. Acting on it's a corporal offense.
You gonna be able to sleep all right?
I rest easier knowing you're here.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, Jimmy. What have I got you into?
It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. I'll take care of you.
Go back to your bunk, Babbitt.
Sir?
Go on, get the hell out of here before I change my mind.
Morning.
Morning.
Jimmy, about last night, I just wanted to thank you.
Men, this is the last of our water. Because of the hostile attack, we will be unable to draw from our source in the hills. For this reason, I am cutting the ration to a cup a day for each man.
Begging the captain's pardon. A cup a day is not sufficient to prevent dehydration. As medical officer, I'm not...
Lieutenant Cassidy, what do you say?
Sir, the captain's idea is a sound one. The men will have to make do.
That's crazy, Cassidy.
I'm running a cavalry troop, not a debating society. When the Indians attack, you'll be damn glad we have this water. Lieutenant, the order stands.
Sergeant, dismiss the troops.
Yes, sir! Company, dismiss!
Shannon, keeping busy?
Only way to get through a day.
I'm sure the men will appreciate it.
Don't you think you're being a little hard on them?
I appreciate your confusion as a civilian, but discipline must be retained.
You realize how much these men despise you?
Well, hopefully less than they fear me.
And you take pride in that?
The more they fear me, the less time they'll have to fear the enemy. The more they focus on the water shortage and the rotten food, the less time they'll have to think about our perilous situation. And no, I take no pride in it.
You must be a very lonely man.
Command is a lonely post, Miss Shannon. But if it brings just one of these boys out of this alive, I will consider my loneliness a small price to pay. Don't you agree? Good day, Miss Shannon. Thank you again for your kindness.
Flour, batter, salt.
Don't you think these biscuits are done yet?
Everything in its own time, my boy.
Well, but
Ain't you ever heard that a watch pot never boils?
Sure, I heard of that. I just don't see how it applies to a smoking stove.
Huh?
Lou, get some water! I'll get a whistle!
Don't panic!
Hold
Hold your water! I'm going in.
You saved him.
Well, one anyway. The gem of the bunch, if I do say so myself. Who wants it?
Boys?
Hungry, Marshal?
What happened here?
Well, Teaspoon here's been making some shots from my rifle.
Is the kid back yet?
Mm-mm.
If he ain't back by daybreak.
Well, I'll go. I wouldn't mind missing a few Teaspoon's meals.
Yeah, we shouldn't have let Emma go.
Well, you ought to marry her, Marshal, so she'll stay put.
Don't worry, Marshal. The spirited filly is the hardest to catch.
But they're not back by tomorrow. We're going out there and getting her.
Easy there, boy.
We gotta get out of here, Emma.
Hey!
That Ryan's gonna kill everybody before the Indians do.
I know how it looks. But Ryan does have a plan.
So do I. Sir, I'm a Pony Express rider. I know this territory and I know how to track Indians. Let me scout for you.
Excellent. Lieutenant, assemble a patrol immediately. Give me a detail of 4 men. We'll establish the hostiles' position in advance of the reinforcements' arrival. Mr. Hickok will act as our scout. Saddle up, son. We leave within the quarter hour.
Keep it moving!
Jimmy, no.
I gotta do something, Emma. We could die here.
Forward! Ho! Yeah!
What the hell are you doing?
Good work, Scout.
Shadow Man! The ghost of our children will pluck out your eyes. Your spirit will be blind and helpless like those you killed at Cedar Springs.
Enough! Tie him up. Why do you call you Shadow Man?
Gibberish, Hickok. Savage gibberish.
Marshal, Captain Van Eyck of the 2nd Dragoons.
You're a long way from Fort Miles.
We're heading north. Indian trouble. At Fort Reunion.
Emma. Teaspoon? Tell my deputy. Come on.
Yeah! Come on. Hey, where do you think you're going?
With Sam.
Well, you can't all go. You got responsibilities. Who just came off a ride? Buff, go ahead.
Miss Shannon, I was just contemplating my next move.
They've been gone an awful long time. You think they're all right?
Oh, I wouldn't worry yourself. That Hickok feller of yours looks like he could ride through hell without so much as a singe.
I hope so. I never would have figured you for the army type.
Neither would I, but, my wife was a lot younger than me. Barely out of pigtails when we married. She died giving birth.
Sorry.
Bled to death. Lost the baby, too. Did all I could, but it wasn't enough.
It's awful.
All that medical training for nothing. 20 years ago.
And you never remarried?
1 week after she died. Joined the army.
Oh.
I've been married to it ever since.
Lieutenant, take this filth to the guardhouse and make him talk. I've got to know their plans. Use the branding iron if you have to.
Captain, that's against the treaty. Not to mention human decency.
One more word, and you're court-martialed.
What is it, Jimmy?
An Indian knows something about the captain. Tell me what happened at Cedar Springs. Shadow man means coward. A man afraid of his own shadow, right? I gotta know.
Most of the warriors were out on a hunting party. When we returned, we saw the horse soldiers burning our village. They killed everyone. All the children. My mother, my wife, my son.
That's why you wanted me to kill you.
We caught them by surprise. The cries of the wounded horse soldiers made Shadow Man afraid. He ran away, left them all to die. Only one of his men still lives. He tried to save the children, so we spared him. Shadow Man wants to silence my tongue so that he can make war on my people and bury his shame. Only when we are all dead will he be safe. We must kill him first.
It's just a trap to lure us back to Cedar Springs where they can finish us off.
Damn fool! Open your eyes! He wanted me to kill him! The warrior's telling the truth.
You don't have a shred of evidence.
I say we go to Cedar Spring, get that soldier right now.
Can't just send a search party without the captain's permission.
Is he crazy? He ain't gonna give you that.
He's right, Josie. If Ryan led those men on a massacre of innocent women and children, he's unfit. Must be relieved of duty immediately.
A junior officer cannot assume command from a superior officer without his permission. I could maybe make out a report.
Damn you, we don't have time for that. You're nothing but a coward.
Look, I am a soldier, and a damn good one. And a soldier does his duty.
And does he do his duty, even when he knows that it is wrong?
Well, that's the end of that. Well, night, everybody.
Doc, ain't you gonna do nothing?
I'm gonna put my night into play. Careful, boy. It's a full moon out tonight.
Can't wait till reinforcements arrive.
Might be too late.
I don't want you to get hurt.
I won't.
For luck.
Sure beats a horseshoe in the mouth.
What are you looking at?
Come on.
Gotta take me to the horse soldier.
It is a long way, and you cannot run. We will meet in 2 suns at the place of the Ironwoods.
I guess we'll just have to trust each other. Come on.
officers have a key to the guardhouse.
I assure you, sir, no one let him out.
How did he escape then? Fly? Produce your key. There's a traitor in our midst. He wants me to go after that Indian. But I'm not going to. Lieutenant, since everyone seems to be sleeping on the job, let's make sure they stay awake.
Sir, how long does the captain intend for the men to be without their blankets?
Not long. A few freezing nights should do the trick.
Does the captain realize that he may lose some of them?
Maybe. For those that survive will be all the stronger for it. Very noble, Miss Shannon, but not necessary.
It is for us.
Sure is cold.
Thank you, Jimmy. I want to get out of here.
How did a man like that, a captain, how did he get this far?
Well, power does strange things to people. Oh. My husband used to do that. When we first came to Sweetwater, I was going to have a baby. We're practically babies ourselves. We built that house. We loved. Then came smallpox. The baby died. He started staying away. One night he just never came back.
I ain't like that, Emma. No. I'd never leave you.
Jimmy.
I'm sorry, Emma. It's just that I care for you and I want to...
It's the situation makes you feel that way.
You felt it too. I know you did.
Feeling something don't make it right. I care about you, Jimmy. Honest, I do, but I don't want to mislead you. You're an exciting, passionate, handsome young man. Everything a young girl could want. When you meet that girl and you treat her good, someday you'll have a family of your own. But you've got to think of me as a big sister.
I got enough sisters. I don't need any more.
Well, then a friend. A deep, caring friend. I shouldn't have let this happen.
Emma, wait.
Lieutenant? Found this man stealing water.
Please, Captain, my throat was on fire.
I'll take your mind off that soldier. Take him away.
Doc! You gonna be all right?
He'll live. How much more of this you gonna take?
You're the one who let the hostile go, aren't you, boy?
Damn right. Before you killed him like all the others.
Put this traitor in the guardhouse, and if he's still alive tomorrow, we'll hang him.
Hold on, Jimmy.
Yeah, that bullet's still in there. He's gonna have to come out.
What can I do?
Bring that light closer. Keep pouring this down his throat. It's the only painkiller I got. This is gonna hurt, boy.
I was supposed to protect you.
Now what?
Hand me these when I ask for them.
You got any more of this?
Just hold him down. If the whiskey don't work, his pride will kill the pain. Have you met a man who'd cry in front of a woman? Don't worry, boy. Only the good die young.
Everything in order, Lieutenant?
The prisoner will live.
Good. Organize a hanging party as soon as he can walk.
Lucky. I'm gonna heal up fine.
You must think I'm a damn fool kissing you like that.
No, Jimmy, don't apologize. You paid me a lovely compliment. This wasn't what was meant to be.
Why am I old enough to get killed and not old enough for you?
Thanks, Doc. Pretty good for an old man.
It's a badge yourself. Proud to hang on the same gallows with you.
Troops approaching! Troops approaching! Troops approaching! Open the gate!
You've arrived just in time, Captain.
Sam!
I had to come. Teaspoon was making a mess of the kitchen.
Sam, you gotta go to Cedar Springs. There's one soldier survived the massacre. You can tell us the truth about it.
Hold on, Emmy, you're not making sense. Who?
Ryan. He slaughtered innocent women and children.
Well, then we'll turn it over to the Army, let them give Ryan a trial.
He broke the treaty and he lied about it.
Verdict's guilty, Sam.
Sam, please, go with him.
How soon can the men ride?
As soon as you give the order.
Here's where I think we'll find them.
Good.
Let's get the men ready.
Indians do that? Had to. They saved my life.
We came upon this village, just a bunch of friendly Shoshone. The captain wanted to attack. When I said they weren't bothering nobody, he said, "Here to fight Indians, aren't you?" Scouts told Captain there's only women and children. He said decoys. We charged. Young girl waved the white flag. Captain cut her right down. I went into a tent. There were all these little babies crying. I ran outside to tell the men to stop. They were shooting everything that moved. That's how I got this. I crawled back in a tent to protect the babies. Then the Braves came, and the captain ran like a rabbit. They had a treaty. We attacked the village we're supposed to be protecting.
Company! Forward.
Wait!
Stand aside, Hickok.
Until you hear what he has to say.
You know me, Captain. I'm one of the soldiers you left to die at Cedar Spring.
Charlie.
You're a sight for sore eyes, Emma.
Charlie Seward, thank God you're alive. We thought you were dead. Ellen's all right. And you've got a son.
Lies. All lies. Lieutenant, arrest this man for desertion in the face of the enemy.
Captain Ryan, sir, I am placing you under arrest. I should have done it a long time ago.
You men, take him to the guardhouse until a court-martial can be convened. What are you waiting for? Arrest this man immediately! That's an order!
I am assuming command of this post. Please return to your quarters until such time as formal hearings can be arranged. Will you walk to your quarters at your own speed, or must the men take you there?
I stand by Cedar Springs.
Sure been through a lot, ain't you?
Yeah.
I'm real proud of you.
You'll always be special to me, Emma.
And you to me.
Company! Present! On! Yeah!
Oh, Charlie! You give my love to Ellen.
You sure you want to stay, Hickok? You make a damn fine soldier.
Think I'll stick with the Pony Express for now. Food's better.